Okay, now let us talk about the story coming from the BBC News Online, and the team really stays on the job over this side because this story is very quiet, right? This one slipped right under the radar. And you need to understand the times that we are moving in. And when they shared the story with me, I could not believe that these predators are so empowered that they can approach mothers in broad daylight to purchase her daughter. Apparently, they didn't realize that they are in the UK. It didn't matter to them because they are so empowered to do so. It is so brazen. So this is what we're trying to tell people now. This sort of thing that happened only tells us two things. It tells us that the message is getting through because these predators seem to have a lack of fresh blood, lack of fresh meat, fresh children, right? Because a lot of people's eyes are opening to what is happening around the world. So much missing children. So people are on the alert, right? So they are not having such an easy time. They are not getting the variety that they are used to. Another thing it is telling us is that they are testing the boundaries. They are testing, right? Because they know society is going to collapse. One day you all going to go to the grocers and they're going to tell you no food, no water. What then? Then these predators are going to come out the woodworks, offering you large sums of money for your children. That is what is going to happen. When poverty, hunger kicks in, people is going to get desperate. They're going to even sell their right eye. They're going to even start selling their kidneys, right? So when desperation kicks in, you will see if you're not going to sell your children. That is what's going to happen. And as one team member said, she feels very sorry for the children who are blonde hair and blue eyes because they will fetch the highest price, right? And they will be up first. Now, there's a history surrounding the blonde hair and the blue eye. We're not going to get in it today. But understand what is happening. Now, this story is kept so quiet. Please go look up the story for yourself and understand what is happening. Now, let us read a little bit of the story, right? A group of men holding a large amount of money offered to buy a woman's daughter, police have said. The pair were approached on their way to Lower Meadow School in Batemoor, Sheffield. South Yorkshire Police has appealed for a witness. Right? These predators, they feel so empowered that they can make such a approach in broad daylight. But don't worry, they're just testing the waters. They're just testing to see how people will react. They will be back. They're going to be back when society starts to crumble, when there is no food, when there is no water. Then we will see. Because many of you, you're not preparing, right? You're not preparing for what is to come. And I feel so sorry for our children because they are the ones who will suffer the most due to the parents that they have. Our children are going to be the ones who suffer when we have this massive economic collapse, when we go into this depression, when we enter World War III. Our children will suffer because the predators are getting ready. The predators are sharpening their teeth. Yes, they are. They are getting ready because they know there will be a lot of extra children ready for them. Right? All because we will not listen. We are too full of ourselves. But let this be a learning. Let this be a learning curve to a lot of you out there that these predators are just waiting for when society collapses. There is nothing more we can do but pray. Pray for our children and pray for our quick redemption because I feel so sorry for what these children are about to go through, right? We need to pray and say glory be to the Most High.